All right, guys, welcome to Raw Conversation, and my name is David. With me today, I've got Okay. Hi, Okay.
Hi, David.
I told you you're gonna be serious when we start.
I'm so sorry. Your name is Kunle to me. What is this nonsense?
Okay, sorry. Thank you for coming on the show today.
You're welcome.
Okay, so today we will be talking about. We'll just branch about around so many topics, and so no definite conversation. A couple of things we'll just want to talk about. I know you're married, yeah? You've been married for about 3 years plus now. So, do you support couples having joint ownership to some things? Not just accounts, properties, decisions making, and likes of it. So, what's your take?
I'll put you on a wheel. No. What kind of sex are you having?
Well, it depends.
That makes you want to have a joint account. And when we say joint for real?
Yeah,
or joint in someone's accounts?
Joint in, both of you open a new account and then you put the money together and both of you spend off that account. That could be one. Another one could be both of you could decide to have a joint account for savings. So you bring a fraction of your income, I bring a fraction of mine, we'll put in a separate account that is in both names, and we'll save that probably to do things like purchase of cars, purchase of properties, and likes of it.
Well, yes. So here's the thing. I think everyone ultimately has to do what works for them. For me, we're very loosey-goosey, right?
Yeah.
So there's some sort of arrangement or discussion. I cover X, you cover Y, right? So I'm going to cover food. We don't have tuition bills, thank you, Jesus, yet.
at least not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
But like house, we don't really nitpick about who does what.
Yeah.
Like for the most part, I cover food. He covers everything else, like the internet, the cars, all of that.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily exclusive. So it's not because, you cover food, so if water is finished, I'm going out, I can't buy water. Like, we're not very, like, this is the line. But no, I wouldn't want a joint account.
So
except we have something we're saving towards. That's different.
Okay, so you won't put your money together to spend.
I just don't see the point.
Okay, so what do you think about, say, for example, before you make a decision as to, you have like a limit, and then you say before you make the decision above this limit, we both need to discuss and agree to it first. So, for example, before you spend anything above £1 million, we both need to agree as to why you want to spend the money.
What if the money is on me? I don't want to know.
Well, so here's
Uncle, if you decide to buy me a car, King.
Well, yeah.
Don't tell me.
well, that's
dear.
different. That's totally different. But I mean, for example, now your husband thinks he probably needs a new car.
Okay.
And he's mentioned it to you that, oh, babe, I want a new car.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get one, so I'm already working on it.
Okay.
And then a week later, you find out that the furniture in the house is getting bad, and you also need new furniture in the house because you probably live in the house more than he does. In that case, your husband shows up next week he shows up the new week rather with a brand new G-Wagon, 200 million, and the furniture in the house is probably like 4-5 million. But he told you we cannot accommodate that at the moment. Would you have a problem with that?
Why are you buying a G-Wagon when your furniture is dead?
Well, but I already told that exactly my point. So I already discussed it with you that I'm going to buy a new car.
That is fine. It didn't have to be a G-Wagon.
Well, but that's the car I want. That's why I love. That's what I would love to drive.
So you want to look good on the outside and your is broken down on the inside.
Well, I probably deposited money for the G-Wagon, and I feel like I cannot afford to remove out of the money I have now to buy new furniture. So the furniture can wait for another 2-3 months.
If you already made a commitment is one thing, but let's be clear.
Yeah.
Why is your furniture broken down and you want to drive G-Wagon? Uncle,
well,
I'm not the only one with eyes. Whether you are spending time inside the house more than me or not, or I'm doing the same.
Yeah.
You cannot see.
No, but
Is you blind?
But these things happen. Again, in some cases, we have some selfish spouses that they put themselves ahead of the family. And that's why
one of those.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of people would say, you know what,
Have I told you you're selfish lately? Okay, so it just seems like a very improbable situation. Yeah. Like, oh, by the way, babe, I want to buy a new car. Did I immediately notice that the furniture is not great once you said you want something for you? Because that's
exactly why some spouse can be selfish. That's when some ladies. That's when the ladies will realize the fact that the furniture we've had it for like 3 years, or it doesn't fit into our room interior, into our living room interior anymore. I want something else. A couple of ladies will bring up fresh requests. couple of guys will say, you know what, I know these things are bad, but I don't really care. But I want a new car, and I'm already bent on buying a new car, and that's what I'm trying to talk about.
For those of you in selfish relationships, I'm sorry for you. God be with you. Listen, no, but for real, I just think that if you want something, maybe now, if I didn't mention it before, it's not the time to hop, step, and jump over what you want. I think when it comes to being quote unquote selfish, that could also be selfish on my part.
Yeah.
Like, it's like when you try and complain about something, right? Like, babe, there's something you're doing I don't like, and the person immediately goes, oh, but you also, excuse you, don't complain now.
Exactly.
If you want to complain about something I'm doing you don't like, maybe pick another time. It's not in the middle of me saying, hey, there's something I would like to address, that you now say, the whataboutism. This is not the moment, right? So if there had been a request like, hey, I think we may need to change XYZ before then, but if it's something you really want, it's not when you now say, hey, I want to do this thing. I will now say, actually, there's something else I'd rather you do instead.
Okay, so
if it can wait, it can wait.
Let me ask you this, yeah? So would you say that couple should prioritize the want over need in this context? It's the guy's need, but it's the lady's want. Which one's
Well, is it really a need for him? Let me be clear. I want a new car.
Yeah.
There might be nothing wrong with my old car.
What if
I
I-
may just want a switch up.
What?
I'm tired of driving this car.
So that
Now,
that
is
can
my
also be-
furniture, if the next person that sits on it, is it going to break?
But
Or I
what-
just feel like
But what if that's
it's time for a change?
What if needing a new car? So what if getting a new car is a need and not a want?
That's fine. Then that goes first.
Yeah, but then also does the brand, the amount I spent on the car, does it matter?
It does matter. Depending on what our pocket is, of course it matters. It
Yeah.
always matters.
But like you said, you don't want to discuss this thing, so you just want the basic detail. So when you want the basic detail, he has told you, I'm getting a new
Let
car.
me be
and
clear,
that's it.
King. If you pulled up with a G-Wagon, we would have a problem. Next. Next. We would have a problem because, Uncle, we have a list to get to, right?
Yeah.
So I expect you to be judicious. I don't want to discuss every single thing in detail, but I know you have common sense.
I mean,
So we're not going to be arguing about dumb.
well,
Like,
I totally get you. And like I said, different strokes for different folks. Anyways, I mean, I've seen cases whereby the guy will probably not discuss or them the consequences of what happens, and then solely just say, you know what, I'm getting my G-Wagon or I'm getting my Range, and then that's it really.
Yeah.
But personally, I feel like your financial, legit. Let's not lie.
the big things you should always mention. At least
Yeah.
mention.
I feel
No,
like-
you're not asking for permission or whatever,
feel
but
like
I
something
should at least get a
feel
heads up.
something
Like,
should be
hey, I'm
discussed
going
in
to do
details
X.
anyways. Like, except I'm pulling a surprise on you, like you said. If I'm want to
Yes.
switch to a G-Wagon or a
Surprise
Range
us.
Rover, for example, and it's going to cost me, say, hundreds of million.
Don't get me a Range Rover, ever. I'm serious. Can't waste our money like that. For real.
I feel it should still be discussed anyways. I feel like there should be a limit that you get to, even though when you cross that limit, you should still be able to discuss with her and say, you know what, babe, you know what, yes, I just spent 1 million in the club or 2 million in the club. That's
We're
a safe
talking
level.
naira, right?
Yeah, of course, of course,
Because
naira.
naira is
Of
shit.
course, of course. All right, let's switch things a bit. Yeah, let's talk about. So there are some ladies here that like roots in the Bible. You know what roots in the Bible? You know what they call it, what they say about roots in the Bible? Yeah, they
Please,
want
what
to,
they say about her?
they want to
Where you
go,
go, I will go.
anywhere you go. I
Your
follow.
people shall be mine.
Do you understand?
I hope you have your own people.
Uh-huh.
Are you an orphan?
And then, so
I mean, if you are, it's perfectly fine.
do you think is a nice thing for your spouse to follow you to every gathering?
Every gathering.
Maybe not every social gathering. Maybe not every. Maybe say most of your social gatherings, or he gets to choose the gatherings you go to and the ones you don't go to.
Yeah, you should tell me which
Yeah.
ones will be convenient.
Yeah,
Because I'm the
not-
type to leave in 10 minutes if the vibe isn't right.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying now is, do you want
Which
Kingston,
means
for
if I walk in the room and change the energy of the room in a way that is not like your boys can be your boys if I'm around, I won't be there.
Yeah. So do you want Kingston to follow you to every gathering you go?
No.
Okay. and then
No.
do you really want to follow him to every gathering?
Hell no.
Why?
Do you know how much I love my bed and my Netflix and my wine? Like, I'm not getting out of bed to go. No, I have my own shit.
So how about
I have my own friend. Listen, we
Yeah.
share friends. Like I said, when we get together, it is magic. However, your friends are your friends.
yeah?
and my friends are my friends. Because on that day, everyone is going to choose a side.
Okay,
Best believe.
so the thing is, so are you
Right.
saying that you cannot have mutual friends? So
We can have mutual friends, but the source of the friendship matters. Hello. The friends you got through me are my friends. The friends I got through you, I'm not under any illusion. Like I said, if God forbid this end tomorrow, they don't go with you.
okay, so here's it.
You are going to
I'm-
take what you brought into the relationship, and so will I.
I think I beg to differ on this one because I'll start a very good example. So Larry is one of our episodes. I met Larry through my wife, yeah,
Okay.
and apparently Larry and I are way closer than Larry and my wife.
Let's also put the gender in perspective, shall we?
How do you mean? What does gender have to do with friendship?
Everything, I'm sorry.
No, but what does gender
When you're
have to
married?
do- Yeah.
Every thing.
Ow.
Let me be clear. Kule, real talk. If me and King divorce tomorrow,
Yeah.
yeah, you're my guy.
I'll be.
However, comma, are you going to be more of my guy or more of King's guy?
I'm
Out of here, you're more of King's guy. What do you mean?
I'm more of both.
What do you mean?
It's
Baba,
no. So the thing is this, yeah. No,
you will be more of King's guy.
See,
You are King's friend.
see, this is it. This is it. No, wait.
Like I love you down.
No, wait.
However,
Wait.
comma.
Get it straight. Get
Like,
it straight.
see, me and Yinka are gonna be cool, regardless.
You see the point. So here's
That
my
is
point.
the gender perspective. No, let's not play that game.
Here's what I feel. Yeah, I'm of the opinion that I can still be friends to both of you at equal capacity.
And you can't. No, never at equal
interfering-
capacity.
without putting the
Never
issue
at
between
equal
both of you
capacity.
into consideration. Like we can be friends, yeah.
That's a lie.
I know I'm serious, yeah. We can be friends, and then you bring up Kingston and say, "Do you know King?" And I say, "You know what? I love
No,
both of you." But I
we
don't
may,
want to be part of this
listen. You
conversation."
can't do that.
Why?
You can't. No, I'm saying you can't be friends with both of us because we also even forget like romantic relationships. I think there are spaces where you have friends that don't get along, and you're still friends with both people.
Yeah.
So you go, you make a mental note like, listen, I can hang out with both of you, but I know you don't like each other, so I will refrain from discussing you.
Yeah, I
with this
don't want to
person.
discuss about topics that involve both
But
of you. I just
we
want to be
will
my own
never
God.
be equal friends. I am so sorry. Don't that lie you want to tell yourself.
No, it's not even a lie, but I'm just saying
The
that,
devil is a lie.
No, I'm just saying that
The devil is a lie.
I mean, I'm just saying that I do not want to be part of the issues both of you have.
And you
I
can
still
do
want
that.
to maintain my
But
sanity
guess
with
what?
both
Our
of you.
relationship will be cordial and you will be his friend. There's a difference. You people will still be in the club popping bottles and doing what you do.
Yeah,
we
because
are not
that's
going to
what
be hanging out like that.
No, because that's what we used to
Even
do.
if we all used to do that
Sure.
together, you will still be doing that with him. While with me, it will be a cordial relationship.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to switch things up a bit here.
Mhm.
And I'm going to change the topic a little bit here. So,
Okay.
do you think that following your spouse to social gathering has an influence on the bro code or the girl code?
Yes,
respectively?
absolutely.
How do you mean?
It means there are things my friends will not say in front of my husband. It means I expect that there are things my husband's friends will not say in front of me.
And what is
If I weren't in the room, of course. But if so long as I'm in that room, it will change the discourse.
and what issue do you have with that?
I want you to be you. So there, of
No,
course,
I'm-
there are hangout situations where it's
I'm
cool
me,
for
but I
everybody
just
to
don't
be
want.
around.
But my friends just don't want to see some things in front of you because they feel, oh, this is a year.
Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've met me. I'm cool as. Say whatever you want. It's fine. But not everyone is going to have that comfort level.
Here's
And that is fine. And I know that some people will not be as comfortable being themselves in front of me, which is cool.
Here's what I'm saying, yeah. In guys' gathering, we could just want to talk about football, talk about girls that we used to smash when we were in uni, or
Why?
I mean, no. So this is it. Yeah, it happens. So you could say, you know what, something could pop up, and then you're talking about, oh, there was this girl back in uni, blah 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 blah, and then just reminiscing on old times, and then everybody just like, oh, Mo, do you remember this girl? Ah, she now has to be kids now. You remember blah 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 blah, and then you talk about the
Yeah, I
experience.
remember
you had.
that.
Those kind of conversation, but I cannot have that conversation because you were there as my wife.
No, you can have those conversations.
No, because how would you feel when you?
Because the real fact is we probably already had those conversations.
No, well, we probably had the conversation, but what if it wasn't in detail? I mean,
How detailed are we getting? Who went down? Who did what?
yeah, I mean, so
How detailed is
wait.
such
So
conversation?
at the point in our lives, we're all young and stupid. Yeah. You probably dated a girl and you're trying to ask her friend out, or you probably had something to do with her friend. Guys do that. A girl could also be in a situation whereby is dating a guy and then says another guy that is just bankrolling. If I'll tell you a very good one. I have a friend. He's married today. After 3 years of dating his wife, so they were going out. The phone
That
dropped.
excludes me, by the way.
No.
I'm not the friend.
No, wait. The phone, the wife's phone dropped in the car, but she wasn't aware that her phone was in the car. So she told the boyfriend that then help me call my phone while I go back inside to go and search for the phone. And after she went inside, the guy saw the phone and saw that the girlfriend saved his name as Free Food.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
I mean, for so long, the guy was
Was she
off.
homeless? Just asking for the people.
I mean, for so long, the guy was out and
Was
all
she
that.
destitute? Was she going through things?
But here's my point here. Eventually, they got married and all. At times, guys just want to talk
She got
about...
married to free food.
Yeah, she got married to Free Food.
Woman after my heart.
So, I'm just saying that in this context now, guys may want to talk about all of these experiences and they just feel like, okay...
What, he might want to talk about his wife saving him as free food?
Exactly, but... So, here's my point here is, do you think that is quite influential on you going out with your husband to boys gathering, for example?
I never want to be... I don't want to be at every gathering,
Yeah.
right? Kunle, you should know better. You usually have gatherings in this house. Your boys come over, you shoot the shit, you drink, you play ball. Shit is boring to me.
Yeah, we'll play PS5.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm like, nah. I don't want to do this shit. Like, no. I don't want to be around all the time.
Exactly. So the reason why some of us feel like it's comfortable for us to do is because I know that you're next door. I know that my wife is going to watch this episode anyways. And I know that if she knows that I'm with Sean and
Hi,
Kingsley,
Yenka.
she's more of, okay, you're with your boys, so it's fine. You guys are just in the house playing video games.
No,
and
but even if you're out.
probably eating chicken wings and all of that.
No, even if you're
And
out.
even if you're out, she knows, oh, you're with your guys. You guys are just doing your guys thing. Literally, every Thursday night we hang out, mostly.
Yeah.
And then she knows. In fact, on Thursday, she gets to tell me that, oh, what's the plan with you and the boys tonight?
I just want my fish. I told you before this started. Like, the next time you're at biker,
Yeah,
I want my fish. I want no
For-
excuses.
for-
I don't care who ordered before you.
For-
Don't
funny-
come home without it.
Funny enough, is you and you can probably have same message because you
Like,
thought
I don't care.
she's more of, oh, when you're coming back, just buy bring a ticket
understand?
and all that. Yeah,
Do what you need to do. If that, okay, you know what? In fact, I'm going to make it official. That is your passage for hanging out late. Just bring me home some good food. Rob, I don't even send you because by the time I've been waiting for you to like 12, I've maybe had enough wine. I just want my fish. There's nothing more I want from this life. I'm probably going to work from home or something. I just need to eat. Why would you keep me hungry?
So
You know I planned this for dinner.
So recently, yeah, RMD said something on Instagram, yeah, and RMD said something about side chicks being part of the family now. I mean, if you guys checked on
Whose
Instagram-
family?
No. Bro, generally,
Just want to be clear.
He said side chicks are now among you guys. You guys now have side chicks, attend family functions.
She a side chick or a drive-through?
Whatever.
I'm trying to find out.
No, whatever it is, really. But it was more of the saying that side chicks now attend family functions.
Whose family functions?
I mean, the wherever the bobo is attends the bobo's
Mad
family
disrespectful.
function, and then they'll sit with the bobo's friend and act like they're bobo's younger.
If I had a side nigga, can I invite him over
Ah.
to my family functions? Your family functions?
Why would you have a side nigga?
Why would you have a side chick?
I didn't.
I'm just saying.
I don't have a side chick.
I
You
love
guys
the
say I have
way
a
niggas
side
come
chick.
up with these scenarios.
No, I'm just saying. No.
These days, I'm like, can women
See.
be as badly behaved?
No, so this is it. Yeah, this is it. Let's not lie that we do not know that these side chicks attend family functions.
I am not aware.
Okay, now I'm telling you for a fact.
I
Side
cannot be
chicks
aware.
attend family functions. They'll go in form of staff in the office, cousin to.
If you're having an affair at the office, it's. Are you a knowing side chick or are you?
I'm not saying.
slithering?
No, what I'm saying now is I'm not saying they're actually your actual staff, but they will go in form of. Underline that word in form of XYZ, in form of XYZ.
Actually, let
And
me
I
not
feel-
say that. I feel like I have slid through an event or two.
Oh, really?
Yes, the first time I met King's family.
Okay, good. Let's talk about that. Yeah, go for it.
No, it wasn't the right time. No, it's very morbid, so let's
It's,
not.
no, it's alright. You just make it very.
No, it was his mom's funeral.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't the right time to quote unquote meet the family, so I came through as a friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're not a side chick then. Were
No.
you?
No, I'm saying I have shown up.
Have you ever been a side chick to someone?
No,
Wow.
that I'm aware of.
How would you?
Because these niggas be lying. But no, I will never knowingly. I am very big on being informed participants in whatever situation I'm in.
Okay.
So for me, it's always give me a choice. I need to be able to, which is why I can't abide lies. I need to be able to choose.
You know, we're,
right?
we're out
Give me
of
a
time right
choice.
now, but just before we go, I'm going to ask you one question, yeah?
Yes.
In season 1 of Raw Conversation, we had an episode where we talked about the roles of sugar daddy in society.
Taking the pressure off you young men who are trying to make it. Yes.
In one sentence, what do you think the roles of side chicks are in marriages? And I think I want to have a conversation on that.
Karma,
So,
karma.
Raw Conversation crew, please.
That's all.
We need to talk about the roles of side chicks in marriages. That's our next topic we need to talk on. What do you think?
I am happy for you to do everything I don't want to do, as long as I am aware of your presence. And I will also like to have a side nigga, if that's the arrangement. Thank you.
We're
God
gonna pack
bless.
the bus here tonight, and then side chick, side sugar daddy, whatever it is.
Turn around is fair play.
I mean, whatever works for you guys, it's understandable. All right, guys, thank you for watching tonight, and I remain your humble host. My name is David. Please like, subscribe, comment, and then follow our pages, our social media pages. If you feel you've got any topic you want us to talk about, also please feel free to throw that in. Thank you very much for your time tonight, and thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Have a
Kule.
great night. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. I'm never.